Hello everyone, it's Chris from Runaway Adventures here. I'm going to take you through the Dunstable Downs half marathon route just to give you an idea of what to expect when you arrive and where you're going to be running on race day. So you can see we're in Google Earth and we've got the route marked out here. These are the blue lines, and we've also got all the different marshal points and things on there just to give you an idea of where they're going to be, but really that's mainly for us as organisers. So I'm just going to zoom in to where you'll be arriving. So this is the main visitor centre at Dunstable Downs, which is accessed via this road here, and you drive up and you've got lots of different parking options. So you can park just here on the left, which I'd recommend, but you've also got a little car park here, and there's one here. Just to note that this does open at 9 a.m. So there are lock gates and they do open at 9 a.m. So if you arrive earlier than that, and these gates are locked, then this car park is open 24 hours. So just bear that in mind. Park up, and you'll see that just in front of the cafe, we've got our little registration area set up. So you'll need to queue up here and collect your bib, your race number for the day, and your time in wristbands. And there are toilets open just here from 9 a.m. too. Unfortunately, the cafe itself does not open till 10, so you won't be able to sheltering there while you're waiting or grab anything to eat or drink. So please come prepared. It will be open when you've finished. It is very exposed up here. This is on the top of the ridgeline. I'd highly recommend, especially if it looks like it might be a windy day, just to bring a hat and gloves to protect yourself a little bit while you're waiting. Of course, you could go back and wait in your car, but yeah, it can get very blowy up there. Now, we'll do a mass start from this start-finish area just on the open grass. And then as you head out, you'll notice that you've got a nice long straight, so we should disperse everyone quite quickly. And this first kind of mile, I'd say, mile down to Marshall Point 2 is nice and flat and wide and easy. And some of this is actually on tarmac as it's a road for these houses here. So it'll be a nice fast start for everyone to warm your legs up before inevitably the hills are going to come. But all of this stays very nice and flat. Past the Tree Cathedral, a few different marshals here just to make sure you're going in the right direction, and just also to note that this whole course is signposted with our orange arrow markers, so you've got nothing to worry about in terms of knowing where to go. The marshals and the orange signs will get you where you need to go. This is just really to give you a bit of an idea before you get there. So you keep on going down through some nice fields. You join the Icknield Way path here, and it does narrow slightly, but still plenty of room. But just be aware there might be walkers around and other people using the footpath. So just, if you can, run in a single file. Just be really mindful of other people. We want to keep our reputation high and make sure everyone has a nice day out at Dunstable Downs. As you get to this point here, you're going to be directed out on a little loop of this field. You're going to do this, you're all doing all of this twice. So this is the outbound, and you're going kind of anti-clockwise around this field, and then you're heading out on this very undulating section. So this is the top of the ridge, and this is the bottom. So you're kind of going down it, and then you're going up it, and then you're going down, and then you're going up. So it's going to be quite a fun section because you can go fast on those downs, but you're going to have to grit your teeth a little bit on those climbs. Once you get out, you'll actually see as you come out, you'll be able to see the centre on your right hand side, and the Marshall Point 6 here, they'll be directing you out towards this aid station where you can grab some water, some sweets, whatever you might need just to keep yourself going. We're not doing any sort of timing checkpoints on the route, so this is just if you don't need anything, just carry on going. But do bear in mind that we've got the kind of risk point of the route here where you're going to be crossing this road. So this is the main road that runs up into Dunstable, and the cars can go a little bit faster around this corner, so be really careful when you're crossing this. We'll have a marshal there just to help you out. Out onto this quarry loop. So Kensworth Quarry has a really lovely perimeter path that we're using. Initially, to join that path, we're going on straight, and then this marshal will direct you out onto this anti-clockwise loop. You're crossing the quarry kind of access road here. There'll be no traffic on there on the day, but we'll make sure you get across there so you know where you're going. And then once you're out on this path, it's a really nice wide path with some cool views of the quarry. And you're always just sticking to the perimeter. You're never coming off it. Past a marshal there, and then keep on going round, and you complete that loop and you head back the way you came, back across that road, and then you actually hit the aid station for the second time. So you're at 12.2k, so you're over halfway once you get back to that aid station. And then we're heading out this way. So this is kind of a slight out and back section on different trails each time, but you're going out onto the main footpath. So this is, again, it's quite fast because this is kind of a nice easy paved section. Be careful that a lot of people will be walking on this area, and that's why we try to split up the trails so the outbound people go this way and the inbound go that way, but you definitely be going in a single file, keeping to one side and just making sure that everyone's got enough room. You hit a marshal here just because there's a slight kind of splitting point, but you carry on going, and we put you onto the trail just to keep you away off where other people might be. And then to make it simple, rather than doing an out and back exactly, we'll actually take you out of the downs via this path. Zoom out a bit, you can see that a bit better. So you go down here, actually on the pavement, kind of next to this road, and then that marshal will turn you round back into the downs, and you've got a nice little incline here through a gate just there, and then you've got these wonderful views of the area. Hopefully it's not too windy and you can enjoy it. If not, you're going to want to get off there pretty quick. Sweep it back round, and then you're back at that Marshall 12, directing you this time, carrying onto the path. And as you hit that second Marshall, you're going to be coming off right onto this fork and running along this kind of slightly lower grass section. Back to Marshall Point 6, and then from here you're actually running what was the first kind of 5.5 kilometres now in reverse. So this becomes a downhill, whereas before it was an uphill, and you've got this undulating section to tackle for the second time. It's going to feel quite hard at this point. Then you're back around this field, this time in the other direction, and then again this kind of area, nice and flat, fast finish. Past the tree cathedral, round the corner, onto the tarmac, through this little woodland, turn right, you got a nice finish to the flagged kind of finish line we'll have, and we'll be there, greeting you with a smile. And that's 21.3 kilometres, so just very slightly over the official half marathon distance. Once you finish, cafe will be open, get yourself in there, get yourself a drink, shelter, and enjoy the rest of the day. So that's the route. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of what to expect before you arrive. You can view a static version of this, a kind of PDF route map that we've made on the website. You can also download the GPS if you want to have that. And if you've got any questions, just let us know. So thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you on the 31st of October. See you there.